on.
This is so cool, guys. I get to watch 2 games at one time right now.
We'll go more in
This
depth
is the
on those
Jefferson
games as we get
Felician
closer
game.
to the tip-off
This is
there.
the
But watching the first 2 games to tip off
Golden
this
Beacon
evening.
and Dominican.
5:30 p.m. starts for Dominican and
Full court
Jefferson.
press.
Coming up at 6
Watching.
o'clock, we will have 4 games tip off.
At 6
2
o'clock,
women's
I'm going to
quarterfinal
watch.
games, the other 2 women's quarterfinal
I'm definitely
games,
watching the Holy Family
and
game.
the first 2
You
men's
know,
quarterfinal games.
I'll probably watch.
And once 6 o'clock rolls around, we'll go to a triple box.
I'll
We'll
watch
show you
the
the
other
various
game.
games. We'll
I'll
jump
do
in
the,
and out as the games
like I'll
get
do-
to
like I'm doing in this
important parts of the game, whether it's maybe right before halftime or
watching the other games.
final possession. We will provide those
I'm
live
definitely
look-ins,
gonna
but
be
we're going to
doing-
show you everything
I'm definitely
tonight.
gonna be doing
Once
a little
again,
bit of
left-hand
both
side of your screen,
at
Dominican
6 o'clock, but
playing
I'm
host to
watching
Golden
more of the Holy
Beacon.
Family game.
Right-hand side,
So-
Jefferson and Felician. Let's listen in once again to the Dominican Goldie Beacon broadcast, left-hand side of your screen, as we work through some of those audio issues with Jefferson and Felician.
Now, 7:30, I get to watch the same Jefferson is playing Caldwell men's, and Dominican's playing Wilmington men's. So I get to watch games at 7:30. So I get to watch 8 games all together tonight. How cool is that? I mean, I can't ask for a better night, you know? Better way, can't ask for a better way to start my night. Or better way to just spend my night, I should
The
say.
latest news information about the Dominican Chargers, handled as Chargers of DU. Again, Chargers of DU on X, formerly known as Twitter. DeMarsico has a lane, puts it off the glass and in. Her first points in the ball game. Ndukaba has 4 to lead the Chargers. Has a bit of a stuff there on Coleza. They are keying it on her, and it's knocked away again. As Trader off to the races, but getting fouled was Mills.
So cool.
Yoder.
I never
First foul of the game
really,
for either
they
team.
do this every year for playoffs, but I don't usually, I mean, they do it for the quarterfinals.
Following that brief break.
I always just watch the Holy Family game, but
Out of the gate, Dominican is 5 of 10 from the field. Goldie Beacon is 2 out of 8.
this is so
Throwing it
cool.
up, almost getting to go was Mills. She'll draw contact and go to the line. It's on Farrah White, who has just checked into the ball game. Second team foul against GBC. Tanasha Mills will go to the line and shoot 2. Gets the first one to drop in. Shooting 82% from the line this season. That's pretty good. And averaging 15 points per game, 33.5 minutes per game. So she doesn't leave the court much. She eats her veggies, and the Chargers are up 13-5. Coleza. Pick is set by Siskowski. She gets it now. Siskowski, baseline jumper. Got it! That seemed like a very gently woven blanket that stood the test of time. Answering back, though. Nunes with a good shot. And the lead is back to 8. Coleza thought about 3. It's important that the Lightning don't force those threes too early in this ball game. White moving in. Tries to scoop, and yes, 1 doesn't get it. Lead back to 7. Or 6, pardon me. DeMarsico hands it off for Mills. Mills directs traffic as Yoder gets big again. Ndukaba. It came to Mills. Back over now for DeMarsico for 3. A bit short. Tries to get on rebound, but there first is Zimbardo, who's also new to the game now for the Lightning. White. Coleza. Does not pick up the foul, and this one is hacked at.
All
Yoder
these
goes to the
games.
line after some, we thought, perfect.
All right, gonna check and see if we got those audio issues squared away there at Jefferson. And going to check in here now. Right-hand side of your screen, Jefferson Felician game.
Up top, Spratt. Shot clock's at 11. Spratt to Murphy. Cassie goes to work. Layup. Got it. Well, you feel like she feels like she can take anyone off the dribble here tonight.
She is playing possessed. Absolutely tremendous basketball. Cassie Murphy just so dominant down low so far.
Val, the jumper won't go. Rebound, Cassie Murphy. Off to Tori Nigro. Remember Fast Times at Ridgemont High when the football player Jefferson, they trashed his car so that he would come out and be a monster in the game, and it was tackled by Jefferson, sacked by Jefferson. What a play by Jefferson. That's what Cassie Murphy is like right now. Rebound, Murphy.
Yeah.
Jumper, Murphy. Murphy the follow.
She has just been absolutely tremendous. It's as if winning the award today, supercharged her.
Are you familiar with the reference, or are you just humoring
I know
me?
the movie. I didn't really fully see it. I'm sorry.
Here's Gabby Racinto. Nearly got tied up, kept it, still has it, and we're going to have a jump ball with the possession arrow favoring Felician.
Yeah, it's tough there. Gabby just kept trying to create some space. A really difficult spot for her.
So the Rams have led throughout. Here's Formby, gets it on the far side to Devaney Jackson, who just checked in. Cassie Murphy pokes it free. Forrest Whitaker played Jefferson in the movie, by the way.
Okay.
Here's Tori Nigro up top. 21-11 Rams, 93 seconds to play in the first quarter. Racinto off to Spratt. Spratt.
And we are underway. In right to left against post on your screen. And it's Carter. Opening. Carter in the corner. Hoists one up. It was Carter dumping it down low. Carter extra pass, and that is a bounce pass. Now it's Finnerty fouled. And Hannah, the Division I transfer from Siena, will shoot two. This is her first season at post. A sophomore at 8.3 points per game, 3.8 rebounds per game. And as I mentioned earlier, she is the team leader in three-pointers with 31. She'll shoot two here. That foul was on Doherty. The roll is kind to Finnerty. 2 out of 2. Ends a lengthy scoring drought that was just over 6-0 run. Ibarundo, the lay-in wouldn't go. Hinkle. One behind Cassie Murphy of Jefferson, who was named the player of the year. Last touched by Ibarundo, but that was some swarming HFU defense. 1:56 left first quarter. 13-7 Holy Family. As Kayla Carter comes back on, and it will be a breather for Hinkle. Naj White stands on the powder blue baseline to do the trigger work. Aiming for Finnerty. It is knocked away by Ibarundo. Now it's no. Stopping and starting into the paint.
She'll go to the line. That is Betzler. She is the first to 3 tonight. That's no good.
So cool. I'm watching 3 games at once. Chestnut Hill, men's,
Knocks that one down. She's got a tough night.
Chestnut Hills women's, and
1 of 3 from 3. Has
Dominican
3 rebounds. Makes it a
women's.
second.
So cool. Watching 3 games at one time only. I was watching 2.
Back to 7.
2 games at once, but I watching 3.
Yoder. Hands off now for McCarron. Over for Zimbardo. Gaya Zimbardo. Blinks left, turns right, but can't get Humpty Dumpty to fall down the right side of the wall. That's a big miss. Almost as big as the one by Howard just a short time ago. Mills. Looks around for Howard. Howard thought about going down for Nunes, decides not to. Now Nunes will take it from Ndukaba. That one might have been sailing on her, but she left it go. DeMarsico, after a big offensive board there by the Chargers.
Ooh, I wonder if I wonder what to put on next for game.
Nunes.
To put that here. Should be 4 games at once, but I
Back
don't
out,
know.
look for assistance in Ndukaba. Lost it, got it back.
Wow,
Realized
holy
it
cow,
wasn't
he's
gonna
running.
find. Good D by
Cool.
Kuleza. Yoder, quickly. Tiskowski for 3. Boom! And the lead is back to just 4. Tiskowski now has 7. That's her first 3 of the ball game. Nunes. And they're going to say a held ball. It'll stay with the Chargers. Nunes wants a foul call. And the silent official says, nope. That was all ball, ma'am. Timer stays at 17. For the game, Dominican shooting 37% from the field. Goalie Beacom, 43. Turnovers have hurt.
We'll go back
Wow.
to the Dominican Goldie Beacom game here in a second.
They're so cool, guys.
Reset here for you. The other 5:30 game that tipped off, we are watching, of course, Dominican Goldie Beacom, upper left-hand corner of your screen. That tipped off at 5:30. The other 5:30 game to tip off, Jefferson and Felician. Midway through the third quarter there, 52-38 Jefferson over Felician. We'll keep track of that. We'll check back with that as that game kind of nears the end. Right now, South number 1 Jefferson up 14 over North number 4 Felician. We do want to keep a close tab here on this Goldie Beacom Dominican women's game. Upper left-hand corner. It's now 49-40 Dominican. 5-0 run here for the Chargers to open up a narrow 4-point lead to now a 9-point lead. But we'll keep track of that. Goldie Beacom trying to get back in it and potentially try to pull off another quarterfinal. They did it last
This game started at 5:30. These 2 games start at 6 o'clock.
and they do it again this year. Upper left-hand corner of, or excuse me, upper right-hand corner of your screen, you're watching the women's quarterfinal of Caldwell and Chestnut Hill. Let's get you that scoring update if you're kind of watching
That's why
the different games.
these 2 games are almost at halftime, and this game is in the 3rd quarter. And these 2 games are just in the 2nd quarter. Because this game started at 5:30, these 2 games start at 6 o'clock.
19 over post there. So watching the 3 women's quarterfinal games, and we'll jump back and we'll put a men's game on here shortly. We'll keep showing you that Goldie Beacom post game men's game. Right now, 3:56 left first half, and South number 3 Goldie Beacom up 28-26 over post. They've come out of the media timeout there.
This
And
is
the
so
other
much
men's
fun.
game that we just pulled off for a second. 30-28 Chestnut Hill over Bridgeport. So we'll put the Goldie Beacom post men's game up. We'll put that up in the upper right-hand corner for you. So we'll switch out here in a moment. But let's listen into the audio from Holy Family and Post Women, bottom half of your screen.
Cross-court pass. Carter telegraphed it, and it's picked off by White. The Eagles haven't scored in 4 minutes. It is their second scoreless drought of at least 4 minutes of the half. They had one in quarter number 1 as well. Relentless defensive pressure from HFU. Shot clock at 3. Washington forced to put it up. It's off the rim, and the shot clock resets for Post. White, contested jumper from the blue paint, well short. And the Eagles are 5 of 25 from the field in the first half. Final 45 seconds of the opening half. in the first round. And a blocking foul on Burns. It is a 7-0 Holy Family run over the last 5 minutes. It is an extended 10-2 run for the Tigers over the last 6. While Post is 5 of 25 from the floor, Holy Family is 14 of 33, and at the line is Hinkle hitting the first. A foul on Burns with
So
her
much
first.
fun, like, for the whole night. My office for the night.
One more coming from the first team All-CACC selection, Hinkle, and that one's down the chute as well.
And at 7:30,
A 9-0 run, the lead
Dominican
is
men's
ballooned to 16.
and Jefferson meant to play. So
Finnerty.
I still get to watch 2 games at
First
7:30.
catch with Rosignol. Now it's Finnerty, a 3. No good. Repeat. Taps it to no. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left in the half. Looks like Holy Family will hold for the final shot. No, with 5 seconds. Still dribbling. Down to 2 and 1. Shot wouldn't go. Tipped back up and in by Hinkle. It will count. With a look of, did I just do that on her face? Hinkle leads the Tigers off the floor and into the locker room. It works out in the end for the Tigers. What a dominating first half for HFU. An 18-point lead as we head to the break.
Exciting highlight there right before halftime for Holy Family. They lead at 37-19 over Post as they head to halftime. Let's check in on the audio. Upper right-hand corner, Post Goldie Beacom men's quarterfinal.
Half of Conde. Pass deflected by Dieng, and it's stolen by Small. 8th turnover committed by the Lightning here in this first half. Spin. Dieng resets it up top of the Con. Warnock lets it fly. Book it. It's a 3. Eagles regain the lead. Powell will accelerate into the attacking 47. Feed it. Robinson with a strong hanging finish. And I caught a little shaken up with 1:18 to play in this first half. David Robinson, sophomore, will sub in. It'll be Powell to sub out.
And bottom half of your screen, going back to Sorgenti in Philadelphia. Bridgeport and Chestnut Hill men's quarterfinal. Bridgeport, North number 3 seed on the road. Right now up 5, 37-32 over Chestnut Hill. 3:55 left to go until halftime. And again, just resetting the table. Upper left-hand corner, women's quarterfinal. Dominican and Goldie Beacom.
Marsh across the lane. Dieng wants it, got it, no hesitation. Fouled on the string. 2 first team All-CACC. Misses the third and goes 2 for 3. Eagles 2 for 3 from the field here to start. Lightning 3 for 7. Same 5 on the floor here for both teams. Throw it into Marsh. Dieng will defend. DHO with Powell. 1 dribble, 1 shot. Powell got a long 2 to drop. Again, second on the team this year in points per game at 11.8. Trey Powell. Been very solid for this Lightning team. DHO Warnock, a cut, sets, fires, taking aim from 3 and leaves it off for the front iron, and Akonde the board and the push. The skip pass small, good anticipation, but he could not intercept it, and will stay here with the Lightning. Lightning timeout, excellent pressure off of the press for the Eagles. We'll take our second timeout. A little over 6 minutes gone. First half just getting underway. Winner to the CACC semifinals. Hard drive, blocked by Dieng.
Caleb Jacobs. Purple Knights ball.
Stay in possession of the Griffins. Excuse me, the Purple Knights. Nick Sprayer running back. On the baseline. Jacobs brought it by Noah Charles. And Hill with the rebound. Once more. Jordan, no good for sideline. Good move from Jacobs. Couldn't get the finish. And Pettit in transition. Gets to the rim once more.
Foul called on the Purple Knights, number 14, Gabe Franklin. His first.
Robinson, Powell, and Marsh, the five here for the Lightning.
McQueen, and he's fouled by Thomas.
McQueen missed the second, still a two-possession game. 35 seconds to play, there's a foul, Akot draws it.
And Dominican Wilmington has also gotten underway on the men's side. So we're going to stay here in the upper portion of the screen. Bridgeport, Chestnut Hill, left-hand corner. Post, Goldie Beacom, right-hand corner. As soon as one of those games goes final, we will bring you the look in for the Dominican Wilmington game. Jefferson Caldwell, the other game to tip at approximately 7:30. That's now underway. That's on the bottom half of your screen. So we're going to stay, though, with the two games that are in the later stages, see how these play out. And we're going to go back to the audio post Goldie Beacom, upper right-hand corner.
Akot missed the second. 7-point game, 30 seconds to play. And a costly Lightning turnover right there. Might have just closed the door.
And real quick, quickly, upper left-hand corner. Terrific one there at Sorgente, 80-76, Bridgeport over Chestnut Hill. 2:13 left in that one. Let's go back to the audio post Goldie Beacom.
This Jefferson, Dominican, Caldwell, Jefferson Caldwell game just got underway 7:30, and the other two games are 6 o'clock.
Caldwell replacing D'Angelo Horn. Evans will trigger on the baseline.
All three of the men's games.
Loops it up to Jaden Williams. They get it down to Bueno. Bullies his way to the bucket and gets it to go. 10-6. Bueno's got 4. And it's something to watch. Bueno on the inside. Here's Miller and Bueno.
All right, going to flip off from the Caldwell-Jefferson game for a second to show you some of the Dominican-Wilmington game that has started. So that'll be in the bottom portion of your screen.
Can't believe I watched every game. Bits and pieces of every game. It's cool I did it though. I mean, I enjoyed it. Well, I watched 8 basketball games today.
I'm going to show you now, go back to the audio from post Goldie Beacom.
By Goldie Beacom. 6-point game, 2 possessions, 22.6 to play.
And we're actually going to head to the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Let's listen in to the audio, Bridgeport and Chestnut Hill.
Timeout called by the Griffins. 30-second timeout.
Well, we're going to take you to the audio. 81-79 Bridgeport over Chestnut Hill. 106 left to go. That has turned into a barn burner there at Sorgente. Bridgeport up 8 at halftime, 45-37. Had a double-digit lead in the second half. However, Chestnut Hill has been able to chip away at it, get within 2, so it's a one-possession game with slightly over 60 seconds left there. We'll keep you there with that one. Upper left-hand corner of your screen, upper right-hand corner, closing seconds there. Post and Goldie Beacom, we'll show you that one. Of course, bottom half of your screen, Dominican Wilmington, one of 2 games to tip off just after 7:30. Those Dominican Jefferson both hosted double headers tonight, men's and women's quarterfinals. So we still have
Number 22, Jason Adepayi. Final score. University of Bridgeport Purple Knights 85, Chestnut Hill College Griffins 81.
So a fantastic one there in Philadelphia. Bridgeport hanging on for the 85-81 win over Chestnut Hill. So we're going to head off from that one. We had some technical difficulties with Jefferson Caldwell, so we're going to see if those have gotten squared away. On the right hand side of your screen, we're in the double box. Wilmington